If you did what you were told, you'd be in here with a laptop.
We need sponsors, guys, for fucking Adam could live with here, being here.
We're almost done filling up the walls with the soundproof.
Yeah. What's up, guys? What happened, dog? Motherfuckers always fucking up. What's up, guys? I'm Joe Vargas. To my left, as always, is Magdian Duarte.
Mags. Me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like that.
You like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, dog. Run the show, dog. I'm just a guest today.
All the nicknames
the
and
video.
names, all in the video. Man.
What a fight.
First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to our boy, Kyle. Can you see? It's his birthday. We beat him up.
Kyle the Cobra. Put that video when we beat him up.
Yeah, we're going to put it up there. Yeah,
He took a punch. He said when we turned the camera off, God damn, but when he made it look, nobody hurt him, dog. You know, being a man, being tough. But
he was nervous.
I think Poe and Javier hurt him the most.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's fun. Little birthday tradition. How long you been doing that for?
I don't remember. Ryan Garcia made it famous. We just followed it.
Oh, that's
well,
where you
he got the body shot challenge. We did it for birthdays.
Yeah. That's where the inception.
Whenever Ryan did it, just add a week to that shit.
Yeah. It was like, for your birthday, you know what? Put this shit on.
Yeah, happy birthday, puto. Yeah.
Nobody knows my birthday. Don't say it.
Okay. It's somewhere between.
No. Okay, man. Yeah. I mean, let's not waste any more time. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even excited to talk about this fight. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not excited to talk about Shakur and Teofimo, but we're gonna do it. Why? Because this is something that I realized, and I was like, after that fight, usually after an exciting fight, I'll just give the example of Terrence Crawford against Canelo, or a fight like that I think I'm very invested in. And I will make another point after this too. But I'm buzzing after. I'm like, oh my God, man, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go on Instagram and watch all the highlights that they have. I'm going to go look in the comments, see what everybody else is thinking. And I'm going to watch the press conference, the post-press conference. And, I want to know what the fighters were thinking.
You don't want it to be over.
You don't want it to be over. You're just like buzzing.
The buzz, yeah.
It's hard to go to sleep.
The adrenaline.
Like, it's like a little, I didn't get that. If, people want to call me a hater of Shakur, I truly don't care. Your opinions of me do not pay my bills, so I don't give a shit. I'm just, that's not my style. I don't favor that style. Not at all.
I was talking to Mike about that earlier, and I went in the office, and me and Mike were talking about Shakur's performance. And I said, listen, man, if I'm Shakur's coach, I'm in love with his performance. And, at the end of the day, it's about being hit and not getting hit. Mm-hmm. And he did that. He did that very well. But, it wasn't exciting. I think Mike was saying something like, Mike's big on numbers. I think it was 5% of the true boxing fans appreciate what Shakur did. And it was a boxing lesson because Teo is a great fighter.
Yeah.
But I got to give Shakur his roses. I mean, he did good, but at the end of the day, he's still not exciting. Mm-hmm. He's a good fighter. He could do things that nobody can do. Maybe that's what makes him exciting. I know Roy Jones could do things that nobody could do, but Roy would knock you out.
Yeah.
Floyd did things that nobody can do, and he would put you away. Mm-hmm. I don't want to come off like a hater too, but I really wasn't excited to watch. I kind of turned it off after the 9th round.
Yeah.
Because Adam always says that I'm constantly talking about Adam. There's no adjustments being made. And I thought this fight was going to be a fight of adjustments.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Because Shakur played it safe. He won the fight. He won it like he had to. But he didn't take a risk to get Teofimo out.
And he could have.
And like you look at Keyshawn Davis, what did he do?
Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn is very similar to Shakur.
In gifts and abilities.
Yes, and always being balanced and being there and then not being there and not, just kind of staying right there within the vicinity of mid and short, sometimes long. But he has a killer instinct. He has an instinct. Once he has you, once he knows that he has you, he's going to go for the kill, That's why I will watch Keyshawn Davis and I get excited for his fights because he's a performer.
Yeah,
he's a performer. He really is.
So guys like that make you want to watch them.
Yeah.
Shu Shu Carrington.
Yeah, I love Shu Shu.
He had a tough fight.
Yeah.
And he bit down and knocked the dude out.
Absolutely.
You know? And that's what makes fights exciting.
Yeah.
Shakur, he gave him a boxing lesson, and I didn't see that coming because I had picked Teofimo to win. I'll take my loss, you know. I didn't want him to win. That's a big difference when you pick a fight. People get offended, like, "Oh, there goes your fucking decision. Your guy lost." I didn't pick him because I like him. I picked him because, again, who he had beat.
Yeah.
Shakur hadn't looked good till Cepeda. You know, he's won some good fights. But Shakur shut me up, and he's slowly building his resume now.
Yeah.
Cepeda, Teofimo, what's next for him? You know? But shout out to Shakur for what he did in this fight. That he won the fight. It's good for him. It's a good win for him. And it's a good win for 10% of those boxing fans that are like, oh, Shakur is the man. I get it. He won.
Yeah.
But were you guys excited? That's the question.
I wasn't, man. I watched it just so we can, talk about it on the podcast. But
Keyshawn, and everybody, sorry, me and Ashley were and I had picked a Baby Miller to win.
Yeah.
And Keyshawn Davis to win by knockout.
Yeah.
You know, and I got those right. I didn't get that Teofimo. I thought Teofimo by decision, and I got it wrong. But it wasn't even a match. Teofimo.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him. I don't understand why he would go choose to try to box the best right now current defensive master boxer, and you got to go for broke with guys like that. And Roy Jones said he got to go be a dog.
He really does.
You can't try to box a tactician like Keyshawn.
Yeah. Or Shakur,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Shakur. I'm all thinking. and Shakur, he has something in his hands because everybody says he don't hit hard, but Teofimo never really took risk.
Yeah.
Because all it takes, it don't need to be super powerful, guys. Remember this, young fighters.
Yeah.
You don't have to be super powerful. You have to be precise with your punches in the right place, and it makes people think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It reminded me of Canelo Crawford. Obviously, it wasn't
almost basically
one-sided,
same game plan.
but same game plan, yeah. It was just, man, it's like he couldn't find it's like he was there, but he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like his will to win and try to figure it out, just it wasn't there.
Yeah.
In my opinion, at least. And Shakur, like you said, did what he had to do. For me, I love to see that. I love to see what he does. Like I mentioned to you earlier, in sparring, when I'm standing right there on the ring and I can see, I love to see shit like that. But for a fight, no. I mean, for a fight, like if you know you can get the guy out of there, and you can trust your defense, as his defense is probably the best in the world right now. Why not?
Well, he said it himself. He's not here to please the fans.
Yeah, man.
So the fans are the ones that are buying the tickets. So most of the fans want to see a good fight. They want to see a little risk taken. They don't want to see it being played safe.
Yeah. So
you guys know, you guys want to invest in your money in fights, or like what you're looking forward to seeing.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Oh shit, Cece, what's up, Cece?
I didn't hear about this until I think the night of the fight, or like right it was right. I think when Teofimo, they had him a shot of him in the locker room, and I heard that he didn't want to do no documentaries, and if I'm like, maybe in the lead up to the fight week, I'm like, why can't I find anything about this fight? Why can't I find no documentary, no build up, no like 24/7 HBO? Like where's all this shit? You know what I mean? So I can get kind of like more invested into this fight, see what they're doing in camp, see how they're looking. I didn't find any of that. Turns out that Teofimo didn't want any of that. And every time I hear that, I don't know why, I always think like, oh fuck.
Not all there.
They're not all there. They feel like they need something different to win this fight. And I was like, oh, I don't feel so good about my decision anymore.
I didn't know who. Yeah, me too. I didn't know who to pick. I went with what I saw, but in my head, I was always in the back burner. Like, what? But if Teofimo shows up,
yeah.
And I saw him like a little bit over with his antics, like doing too much. But I was thinking he's taking a page off of Ryan.
Yeah.
But when the bell rang in the first round, I saw 2 rounds, and I texted Lamar.
Yeah.
I said, I will pay you your push-ups when I see you.
Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah.
I have the time where I message him as the second round.
Yeah.
I said, bro, it's over.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of fight. I had to pick somebody to win, but in my mind, I was like, I got to see the first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
To make my decision who's going to win.
Yeah, that's what I was anticipating. I was like, honestly, you'll probably be able to see within the first few rounds like who's gonna take over this fight, and you were able to see that. But
you gotta change the Teal's middle his nickname, the Takeover.
No
it's over.
Takeover.
Taking over.
And over and again.
Over and over. Teofimo, the taking over.
Yeah, golly, man. But yeah, I guess. That's that for that fight. At the end of the day, I do not favor his style. Do I appreciate it? Absolutely, man. I mean, to be right there, like Mike made a point. It's like his defense. He compared the defensive abilities of Pernell Whitaker, but he was more head movement, a little bit more flashy with his
exciting,
defense.
Dude. It was exciting. Right? Yeah.
Shakur's defense is not flashy. He's right there in front of you, man. It's honestly very impressive, and it's even more impressive that because he has that ability and that boxing IQ that he doesn't get these guys out of there, man, or at least punishes them. You know what I mean? And I guess he does with his timing and his precision. But bro, if I don't know. I wish that something would click in him to just really go for it. Fuck it, why not, man? Why not? If everything's in your control, man, why not just go for the kill?
What do you think would happen if Keyshawn fought? I know Shakur, they'll never fight. They're a little circle. Fight. But that's not fair. All these other guys have to fight each other, and they kind of stay away from each other.
They're supposedly brothers. They call each other brothers, and it's a damn shame that we'll never see that fight unless they have some sort of falling out.
But Abdullah Mason, I think, will fight both of them.
I think Abdullah Mason will. He says, his little slogan is all the smoke. He's down for it all. And how exciting if we can see him against we might not see him against Keyshawn, but I think we'll see him against Shakur. But you know what? I think that Shakur will stay away from him. I think that Shakur wants no parts of fighting another southpaw who has any sort of power, because he said that so far his hardest fight was Cepeda. Cepeda is a lefty himself, and he had him. I think he had him rocked right there, and I think it was whatever round it was against the ropes. But look at Cepeda's style. Cepeda. And you can't expect Teofimo to be, I guess, I thought about this to myself. Like, we can't expect this guy to be that pressure fighter when he's really not that guy. He's a counter puncher at the end of the day. But Cepeda as a pressure fighter, it's a damn shame that he doesn't have a little bit more pop. Otherwise, that would have been a different fight, you know. I don't think that we'll see him against Edwin de los Santos again. That's another lefty. Rayo Valenzuela wants to fight Shakur. I don't know if we'll see that. I don't know.
I don't think Rayo will beat Shakur. I think the kind of style that you need to beat Shakur was De Los Santos.
Yeah.
Pitbull. The guys who throw boxing out the window.
Yeah.
The guys who come after you and make it a brawl.
Yeah.
You got to get you out of your rhythm. Now, I'm not saying that they'll beat Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
That's the style that'll give them problems.
Exactly. And
you cannot try to box the best boxer.
Nah. But you know what? At the end of the day, Shakur, he's gonna. In my opinion, I could be wrong. He's gonna go after the guys who he knows he can beat. He said it himself, "Hey, I've been boxing guys like Teofimo my whole life. These are guys that load up and whatever the case may be." You see Conor Benn getting in the ring towards the end of the fight. What does he do? Loads the fuck up. I can see him fighting Conor Benn before he defends at 135 or.
Conor Benn would be a dangerous fight. Conor Benn throws boxing out. He's an aggressive. Yeah, he's an aggressive fighter. Who sent us the video? You or my cousin Ernie?
I think Ernie did.
Ernie sent us that video.
Yeah.
He's calling out everybody, trying to fucking around or joking around or serious.
Yeah, he's out. He's putting himself out there trying to get a fight. You can't hate him for that.
Man. Yeah, you can't.
I'm not a huge fan of Conor Benn, but I can definitely respect his. Oh,
I liked him a lot when he was starting, but then he got busted for eating carne asada too.
Eggs.
But I like him.
You know what? I can agree. When he beat Chris Algieri, I thought that was pretty impressive. But
didn't he almost kill him?
Yeah. He put him out bad. But we'll see. We'll see what happens for Shakur next. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't necessarily. He has to me. He's become when I was growing up, Floyd Mayweather was the guy that you wanted to see if somebody can beat him. He is now that guy, I think.
Who, Shakur?
Yeah. Not in the sense that he is like Floyd Mayweather, but he is like Floyd Mayweather in the sense that
he's unbeatable.
He's very defensive. They're not the same. They're not different styles, but you almost kind of want to like, oh, okay, maybe this guy will beat him. I think he'll become that guy.
There's a picture of him that's been circulating. I think it's him, Crawford,
I think it's
Andre Ward and Floyd, right?
Yeah.
We'll see how he handles his Kovalev.
Yeah.
His Maidana.
Right.
Or who was the one? Maldriov, the guy who gave Crawford a run for his money. Madrimov.
Yeah.
They've all had the little boogeymen. They've all came on top and beat him, but they've all Mayweather had Castillo. I'm sorry, Castillo and Maidana and Oscar. I don't know. You can say
a little bit of Shane Mosley because he saw some adversity in that fight.
But
with Shane Mosley.
he's always came back and beat all the guys. And Andre Ward had Kovalev.
Yeah,
came back and beat him.
Yeah,
but we haven't seen Shakur have those guys yet.
Yeah,
the closest one was De Los Santos to me.
And look what happened.
But he doesn't. He never. That's never De Los Santos. You know what? I'm not a big guy of Zuffa. Everybody knows that, but Maggie told me this morning that De Los Santos signed with Zuffa, so I'm starting to kind of like Zuffa now. Nah, I'm just playing. Giving guys opportunity. That's the guy who doesn't get a chance, bro.
Right.
Nobody has signed him. I don't know why. Maybe he's not marketable. I don't know. But that guy to me is a beast.
I agree, 100%. A guy who saw adversity and just gave such an exciting fight, Shu Shu Carrington.
Monster. And she put me up on that fool.
No, you know what? I love when fighters will stay and trade with you and are down to.
That's excitement.
It's excitement. It's so exciting to watch guys like that. So I'm very excited to see what he's now a world champion. I'm excited to see what he does at 126 is nasty.
Yeah,
you're talking about Divino, possibly in a way. I think a fight that's coming up this weekend, Nick Ball against Brandon Figueroa. These are all fights. I think there's somebody in there, Angelo Leo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, what a division. That's
Venado's back easy. Too, dog.
Venado's back in the mix too. So, wow, I can't wait. That knockout was so impressive because he was in the pocket, man, in short range, trading, and every single one of those punches landed. 5 punches.
Those guys are crowd pleasing fighters.
Yeah, they are. And he got hurt. Early in the fight. He got hurt. He recovered. He took I'd say he took a round off in there, and came back and
downloaded some data real quick.
Yep, and it's beautiful because in those moments when you're hurt, you can't give up on yourself, especially early in the fight. And some people will give up their momentum and let that get the best of him. If you look at Brian Norman Jr., you know what I'm saying? I think it took too long for him to want to come back and win that fight.
Yeah.
Completely different, but it's just an example to put that out there.
We're talking about these young studs, but you know who's one guy who doesn't get no publicity and is really good? Ernesto Mercado. Nobody knows. Yeah, that kid is good, man. So hopefully he gets opportunity this year.
He just fought not too long ago. I can't remember on what card, but hopefully we start. He's 135, right? Yeah.
140, 135, I think. Yeah. One of those two. He's a big
floating.
kid. Yeah.
He's in there. He's in the mix. So, congrats to Shu Shu. Shout out to Shu Shu Carrington. We're excited to see what he does. And that's what happens when you take risks. Similar to Abdullah Mason, like he had his tough fight too with Sam Noakes, and these guys, they fight for their championship. You know what I mean? That's what I love to see. That's what fighting's about. It's synonymous. Boxing is synonymous to life. I don't know. Back to Shakur, I don't know, man. I really wish it, because he has all the abilities to do so. I wish that he would take that risk. But anyway, shout out to Keyshawn who beat Jermaine Ortiz. That was a good fight too. He's like a little sniper. But yeah,
he broke him down. When he smelled blood, he went for the kill, dog. I was like, oh, shit.
He's an impressive fighter.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, he's playing chess with him. It's a good fight. He's getting to him. He's slowly hitting Ortiz, slowly getting to Ortiz.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. They let him out the gate, dog. It's on.
That body shot was so precise. It
wasn't loaded up or nothing.
Nothing. It reminds me of Murataya one time when we took a guy up there and the guy completely fucking underestimated him. I will tell you that right off the bat. And he reached with the right hand. He was against the ropes, and Murataya, it wasn't loaded up or nothing. It was just boom. He served it, snapped it real quick. He's like, let me take a knee real quick.
Yeah, let me put time out, coach.
Gather myself.
Time out, coach.
I'm like, you need me to take you out, motherfucker. But these guys, man. Oh, Murataya is another one that's in the mix that in that 135 division that I'm excited. There's a lot of good boxing. I did want to talk about Ammo Williams real quick, because you talk about the mindset of a fighter. This guy had 1 day's notice. I can't remember his last name. First name Wendy. I think he was a Haitian fellow from New Jersey. You talk about matchmaking. You know, like Kevin Rooney came up with this. He was a decent, solid opponent on 1 day's notice. They kept saying he's a bus driver. I think a lot of people have to take into account that a lot of these guys, man, they're waiting for their opportunity and they have to
get a job. They have to get a job. If they wait for the opportunity, they'll go broke and they'll lose everything.
They have to feed families. They have to they have to provide. So, shout out to that guy and Emma Williams, because he was getting prepared for a guy like Carlos Adames, who I don't know what happened. He just pulled out of the fight, a championship fight. This was, and I can't imagine what could be going through your mind. So for all those guys who want to be upset about an opponent pulling out a month out, this was literally a day out. He was gonna fight for the world championship. Shout out to all three
guys: the matchmaker, the fighter, and Ammo. Yeah. That's a tough thing for all three.
Yeah.
That's a surprise right there. Surprise. Like, you don't know, you don't have a game plan. You know, like, who are we gonna get?
So that's why I think it's always good to, man, as a fighter, just like a fight is unpredictable, you never know what's gonna happen. That's how life is. That's how the game is, man.
That's what I tell fighters all the time. Like, dude, like, get ready for the most chaotic.
Yeah.
Coach Bashir always says, a fight's never guaranteed till the bell rings.
Absolutely.
You know, it could fall the day before. It could fall at the weigh-ins. A lot of shit could happen.
You gotta do what you can with what you got.
I'll do the best I can with what I got.
Oh. February 9th. Coach Bashir's 12 rounds gym is having a soft opening or open. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be there. You guys go support Coach Bashir. February 9th, 12 rounds boxing gym. I don't have the address. Hopefully I'll get it by the time we put this podcast.
Yeah.
We'll put the address on there.
Yeah.
And the time.
So excited for
Show Coach Bashir some love, man. He's going to be opening his own gym. He left me, man. He left me.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. I'm so excited to see what it's going to look like. You know, I'm trying to go in there to the cold plunge, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the sauna.
That'd be $8.
$240 in a jawbreaker. But yeah. What a card. You know what? That card was actually pretty good. That ring card was ring 6, I believe. It was called
they're numbering them now?
They're numbering them now.
Faggots.
Sorry. We're gonna be on the ring 7 card.
Imagine the Thriller Manila was like the Thriller 1.
Thriller 1, Thriller 2. Yeah. I don't know if you want to announce that, the ring 7 card, which is Ryan Garcia against Mario Barrios.
Well, that's a ring mag.
Gonna be the opening.
The
opening main card bout.
Who is us? Nah, what's up? We have a fight on that undercard of Barrios Garcia. We going back?
We going back.
We're just not podcasters.
We going back, baby.
We haven't been to the Vegas in a while, bro. You go from the T-Mobile to the Mandalay Bay, MGM, to a parking lot in Vista, to amateur shows. We do it all. And we're going back to Vegas, man. All you can eat buffets.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on the undercard with we're gonna be facing I ain't gonna talk about who. We'll just be on the card. I'll announce it when the time is right.
Yes.
But we'll be on the undercard.
We'll be there, man. Exciting. And speaking about another card, I pulled it up because
Zuffa 732.
Zuffa 02.
1520. Zuffa 1520.
You know what? I will say this. I talked shit about the card last week, and I still don't agree with the whole fucking the shorts thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with that. With the whole you can't show your identity and your fucking sponsors on your shorts. I don't know how that works. Maybe there's something that'll get explained later on down the road about that justifies that not being able to have your sponsorships there. But I will say, I watched the whole Zuffa 2 card. And I was, I would say that I'm impressed, but I've seen past UFC cards, and some of them are hit and miss. Some of them are great. Some of them are like, I anticipated this, but it wasn't that good. Just like any boxing card, you know what I'm saying? But the matchmaking for this card was really good. I loved it. I can't say any bad thing about any one of those fights. Every single fight was really good.
My boy Camacho told me, "Hey, you watching the fights?" And it was on Sunday. I was like, "This fight's on Sunday?" That's how dumb I am, bro. I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, the Zuffa card." I'm like, "I ain't trying to watch the Zuffa card, though." I was like, a little hater, I'm like, I ain't watching that shit. And then I hit up Maggie about sparring coming up. She's like, "Bro, I'm watching these Zuffa fights. They're fucking good." I'm like, I'll watch it later. I'll watch the highlights. And I guess I missed a hell of a card from what you said and Camacho said.
So good. Yeah, absolutely. From the beginning to the end, you had heavyweights, you had cruiserweights, you had lightweights, light heavyweights.
That's cool.
Middleweights.
Shout out. Nah, never mind. Good job, Zuffa. Good job, Zuffa.
And I did.
At the end of the day, it's opportunity.
It's opportunity.
Robert Garcia said he has 30 fighters in his stable.
Yeah.
He has to fight them.
Yeah.
And the other promoters ain't keeping all those guys busy, So you got to do what you got to do. I understand. I have fighters waiting for fight dates, so I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Absolutely.
We have to feed our families.
Absolutely.
We got to put away those buses and start feeding our families.
You got to keep these guys active, man. I think inactivity is a fighter's worst enemy, man, aside from other shit. But
Drugs, girls. Girls are like defeated.
Or boys if they like boys. But but at the end of the day, man, it was a great card. And I did want to kind of brush over. There was some drama in some of those fights, man. You had a guy losing. He was the whole fight, and he just throws a precise right hand, and he beats the other guy, man. It was like a fucking movie. But I wanted to talk about the main event, Rayo Valenzuela against Diego Torres. Rayo is, to me, a beautiful story because you talk about a guy who's been down and then came back, and who's been down again and then came back, and he had a tough fight, man. He didn't have an easy fight with Diego Torres. That was a tough fight from bell to bell. This is a guy that you could not take your focus off of you cannot take a rest for a second of this fight. And kudos to him. This is a guy who we've had the opportunity to spar with, to see live. He's a great kid, man, and
Remember he greeted us in Minnesota when we got there for the weigh-ins.
Yeah,
saw Javín there. Jose fought.
We'll post a picture.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jose fought, and he saw Javín because he had sparred Javín.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool kid. His career's been like his nickname, Lightning. He hits and he goes and he hits and he goes. So he has a fitting nickname, El Rayo.
Yeah.
He's an amazing kid, and I know he wants all the smoke with all the guys he's lost.
Yeah.
And he wants to smoke with the guys that nobody wants to fight.
Yeah.
So you gotta admire that, like you gotta admire it.
These guys are fighters, man. What do you guys expect? These guys like, oh no, I just want to take the easy fights. Like, you're not gonna get your name out there and make money off of that.
If you have to get with a whole group of men and contemplate who he should fight, that means that they're taking care of your career. But if you're like, let's go.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
I guarantee there's fighters out there that they sit down like, well, that guy's style gives me problems. I don't want to face that guy because he uses this too much.
Yeah.
They don't fight no more.
Yeah.
They have to have the perfect opponent set up.
Absolutely. He said that he wanted to smoke with Shakur, and why not? I see people in the comments like, oh, dude, Shakur would smoke you, la la la, this and that. He is a fighter who has to have self-belief. Like, what do you expect? This is he was a world champion not long ago. What do you expect these guys to say, man? You can't take that away from him. Do I think that he'll win or lose? That's a tough fucking fight, in my opinion. However, you can't take it away from him that he wants these fights. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not have that self-belief as a fighter?
Mags, Lamar, the guy who posted that bet,
yeah,
he asked me a question on Instagram, and he said, if I was to lose, would I rather lose by knockout or would I rather lose like Teo, get schooled for 12 rounds? And I was thinking about that question.
Yeah.
Shout out, Lamar. I don't like your ass, but maybe do push-ups. But anyways, I think I'd rather get knocked out.
Yeah, you have some black on you. Sorry, I had to say it. There you go. It's gone.
Fuck. The microphone is shit.
It's probably from the headphones.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
You think you'd rather get...
I'd rather get knocked out
Yeah.
trying to win than get beat up the whole fight.
Yeah.
You know, if I get knocked out, I probably won't have 2 black eyes.
Yeah.
You know, I get to sleep and, you know, I'll be a highlight reel for the rest of my life. And I'll be like, you know what? I could have did better, but I tried and I got KO'd.
Yeah.
But instead of saying I never tried, I was scared to take the next step. I just took a beating like a man.
Yeah.
The beatings never leave. Sometimes those beatings do more damage than a knockout.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. What would you guys rather, if you're going to lose? I know you're going to say, well, I'll never fucking lose because you guys are all undefeated. But if you were to lose, how would you want to lose? Would you like to get knocked out or would you like to get just beat, like outboxed and outschooled for 12 rounds?
Yeah. That's tough. It's funny because we were on the subject of Rayo, and he's a guy who's had both situations. He's come back from both. So it's like
he got outschooled by
Gary Anton Russell. That was a tough fight.
He was out physical. He wasn't in and outschooled. A little bit of both. He wasn't out. Gary gave him opportunities.
Yeah.
Gary was just too strong.
Too much.
What's up with Gary? How come Gary's not fighting?
He's gonna be on the Ryan Garcia undercard.
Oh, he'll be on that one?
Yeah, he's fighting a Japanese dude. I can't remember his name.
How come he's not? Okay, never mind. Anyways. I lost my track of thought. Oh, and then who do you get now? Who? Oh, Dos Santos.
Dos Santos, who, you know, as you mentioned
took
earlier,
that fight on 1 day notice.
On 1 day notice, man. Man, that's a beautiful thing to see. A guy who, you stay ready, man. As a fighter, if you're a professional fighter, you need to stay ready. You know what I mean? So at the most, like, you need like maybe 4 weeks to sharpen up and spar and get your timing, get your
stay sharp, right. Dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Stay relevant, dog.
Stay in the gym. You're a professional fighter, dude. Like I don't know. I have a hard time wrapping my head around that. I guess, you know, you got to really ask yourself what you're doing here. You know what I mean? Why not put 100% of your attention behind what you're doing, especially in a sport like this? So, but yeah, getting knocked out. I want to see how Teofimo comes back from this. Yeah. He says he wants to move up to 147. You know what? I don't think he needs to, but I think there's a lot more excitement for him at 147 than there is at 140. You have guys like Mario Barrios. You have guys like Ryan Garcia. You have guys like Conor Benn. You have guys like Devin Haney. All those fights sound great.
I'll stay away from Conor Benn. Oh.
You have Brian Norman Jr.
I might fight him.
You know, Teofimo, I think 147 might be the move.
Jump on that fool right now.
He doesn't need to. He could be at 140 because he can make it. But
147 is going to become what it used to be.
Yeah. And it slowly is becoming that. And I think, you know, I really hope. I like Teofimo. I really do.
I like Conor Benn, dog. At 147, I really like Conor Benn.
Yeah.
I'd say Ryan Garcia right behind Conor. And till Devin Haney beats Ryan, I'm always going to have Ryan in front of him. Mm-hmm. But Devin looked really good.
Devin looked good. And why not make that fight? I think Keyshawn called out Devin Haney at 147. That's a great fight, too.
Keyshawn.
Yeah, fucking put Keyshawn there with Teofimo. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're
Keyshawn would knock out Teofimo if he had him hurt. Like, if he could school him like Shakur did, he would. I think he would get him out.
That kid Keyshawn, man, it's so funny because he's out there mentally, man. I think, in my opinion, he's a bit unstable.
But when the fight happens,
but in there, it's almost like he's weird. He makes all these faces.
It's like
and
autistic in the ring.
Yeah,
dog.
He looks all childish and shit. But he never fails to entertain me and the rest of the public.
That's what you have to do as a fighter.
You know,
your job was to entertain people. Boxing didn't start for you can not care about fans. It started for you can entertain people.
Yeah.
That's how boxing
started. That's how you make your money. It's like people started betting on you. Like, oh, no, man, I don't know this guy. Yeah. He's been knocking everybody out. Let's see what he does with this guy.
It is a science, but it was a science of winning.
Yeah. It's the poor man's sport, man.
Winning by knockout. Remember, fights wouldn't stop unless it was a knockout. So they would fight 140 rounds. How many rounds would Shakur fight? 500?
Golly, we still be fucking here from the early 1900s and shit. Yeah, but
boxing started for that reason. You had to get a knockout.
Real quick, I guess I didn't get to watch both of these fights, but there has been a mix-up in the 154 division. So we have Josh Kelly who beat Bachram. I definitely picked that one wrong.
That's what my boy Ashley said.
Yeah, he thought that Josh Kelly was gonna win. Fucking Ashley, dude. I'm gonna.
You know he goes with the Europeans.
Yeah, I know. He always goes for the fucking
like me with the Californians.
Yeah. And Xander Sayas, he unified. I heard that one was close.
Yeah.
And so was Josh Kelly. He won by majority decision, if I'm not mistaken. So
did you see the Giovanni fight?
no, I didn't see it.
But did you hear what the guy was saying? It was like bullshit. The decision. It was like a robbery.
Was it? Oh,
I gotta watch it. Well, anyway, shout out to Giovanni.
I don't know where the fuck Top Rank is televising these things, man. I have no
Paramount.
idea. But there's Top Rank everywhere on the ring and everything. And I know it was in Puerto Rico, but I don't know where they televised it. I didn't see it. Maybe it was on Tubi. Shut up, Tubi. Yeah. Now we have a little bit of we have a guy who's unified. He has 2 titles. And we have Josh Kelly at 154, and we have Fundora at 154. So we'll see what happens there.
What's Fundora fighting?
I don't know. Fundora needs to fight. When was the last fight? Was it Tim Tszyu? The rematch?
I don't remember.
That's a long time ago. I think Tim Tszyu even fought already. He did.
Anything coming up next week?
Next week, yes. We have at 126, the WBA featherweight title is on the line between Nick Ball and Brandon Figueroa. Brandon Figueroa is a guy who I think
he's like Teofimo if he shows up.
Is he with Robert now? I think he's at Legends with Manny Robles. I think I'm almost positive that he is. And he's a guy who he's beat some guys, he's lost to some guys. And he's getting another title shot with this guy, Nick Ball, from... I'm just going to go with Nick Ball now because he's a Brit and Ashley probably is going for Nick Ball.
Isn't Nick Ball undefeated?
I think he is. I forgot to check box rec.
He's tough.
He's a tough guy. Do you want me to look him up
Yeah, check
quick?
him out real quick because before
Ball.
I make my decision, I think Nick Ball, he was calling out somebody. I don't know if he was calling out Divino?
I think he was calling out Divino and what's his name too, Mr. Shu Shu, who now he is 23-0 with 13 knockouts. And he's from the UK.
What was his last win?
Sam Goodman, who was undefeated. He beat him by unanimous decision back in August of 2025. He beat Raymond Ford. That's where he got his title, if I'm not mistaken. Raymond Ford was a huge prospect.
I'm sorry, Figueroa. I'm going to go with Nick Ball on this one.
He had a draw with Ray Vargas.
Ray Vargas is a tough fight, yeah.
He beat by unanimous decision Isaac Dogbe, the guy who I think
Navarrete
beat, right?
Yep. I'm going to go with Nick Ball.
I'm going to go with Nick Ball on this one, man. I am too, but that's a great name on his resume.
I won't be surprised if Figueroa pulls it off, though. He's a big kid and he knows how to work, but
he is
maybe a new camp. I don't know.
He is significantly taller than Nick Ball.
See, it doesn't mean I don't like Figueroa, guys. Motherfuckers, take it personal, dog.
But I'm gonna go. This is just based off, I don't know, hearsay and paper. But because I didn't do my research too much on that fight. We really wanted to break down all these other fights, but that's about it. So I guess next week we'll recap that and have some subjects for you guys. You know what? What do you think about these Zuffa cards being on Sundays? What do you?
Of course, they got to get numbers up, dog.
You think that's a good tactic?
There used to be Tuesday night fights. There used to be Wednesday night fights, Thursday night fights, Friday night fights. And think about it. People are going to not have nothing to watch.
Yeah.
They have to do it.
Yeah.
They have to.
I kind of like it. It's my day to get ready for the coming week. And I don't know. Their next show is on the 15th of February, which is also a Sunday. It's going to be F.A. Ajagba against Chris Martin in the heavyweight division. So we'll see how that goes.
There it is.
Anyway.
That's
that.
Comment, subscribe. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the views. Appreciate you guys so much.
Engagement.
Peace. Engagement views.
Yeah, I think the words, but sometimes they don't come out of my mouth no good.